Hello and welcome to SULKNATIONtv.
Woo!
In this episode, we're taking Ed's Fn2, the car that almost got away, on a first drive. We're going to hit some country lanes hard. So we've got a nice bit of national speed limit coming up. So Ed,
I'm going to drop it down to third now.
Here we go.
Surely,
here we go.
Surely drop it down to third.
Let's go.
Let's go for it, baby. Ready? VTEC, baby! Woo-wee! Oh, that's fast already. I don't like that. I don't like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, that torsion beam. Oh, I've missed my gears. Oh.
Wow. Now, I enjoy driving that bit of road fast, and on that evidence, so does Ed. So that's good. And now we have to slow down to 30.
Like a crying little baby.
As we enter
Rude.
How rude that we have to slow down. That was the worst joke I've ever made.
Whose idea was to make a rude 30 mile an hour?
I know, it's so stupid.
Trouble is, used to my 5 gears.
And now you've got 6 again.
Yeah. I should be using 6 really, should I?
Yeah, I mean, no.
Round here.
I mean, when I drive the Accord round here,
yeah.
I stay in third pretty much the entire time.
I don't want to lose all the 15 quid's worth of premium I've just put in.
No,
oh, we will though, we will though.
Yeah, well, you know,
67 miles of pure fun. Not a lot of miles, is it, for 15 quid?
And let's have
I was going to anyway in a 30.
Yeah, whoops. Don't, well, that's, I'm going to have to bleep that out.
Am I? Why?
Because you just said it. Or were we? Oh, were we? Oh, what judge is going to condemn us for that?
Trucking.
Oh. So we've got a nice, again, bit of national speed limit road coming up. This is 40 right now, which we're definitely doing. Got a nice little bend here, Ed. In
Colin McRae, who was his co-pilot?
I don't know.
See, I don't know.
Is that a computer game? Or in real life?
Real life.
Colin McRae's co-pilot in real life. Well, nobody talks about the co-pilots.
Well, you had on the side of the rally cars, and you had like McRae, and then it was underneath. What was that name?
Well, who cares?
Same with Burns.
The co-pilots do a really hard job, but nobody gives a shit about the it's like the bassist in a band. I'd
be a terrible co-pilot, I'd be scared shitless.
Well, this is one of the reasons why I invited, well, basically I couldn't go on the most recent Dartmoor drive out because I had a tyre fail. But I invited Ed to come with me. I didn't think he'd want to bring this car out with him until he's got used to driving it a bit more again.
No.
But he said no. He didn't want to be my co-pilot.
Because, mate, I'd end up the sheep's backside.
What? Because you put me off. Oh, national speed limit coming up.
Oh, no. Taxi. Oh.
Taxi. Yeah, but what
they're
we do
the fastest car.
Let's
right.
drop back a little bit.
Oh, okay. 6 gear to third.
Oh,
controversial.
That felt fine though. It don't. Oh!
VTEC, baby! Oh!
So how do you?
Well, I don't like 70 around here.
Or are we doing 70?
Jesus Christ!
Stop saying the speed.
National speed limit.
60 miles an hour.
You're a police officer. Left over crest, right turn. Only that left over crest. Hump.
Three ticks right.
Jesus Christ!
So Ed, a little bit.
Why is 5th gear quick?
What gears are quick? Right, Ed. How are you? How's the handling feeling? How responsive is the car feeling?
Mate, the steering is tight. Yeah, it's just so responsive.
Yeah.
Obviously, people know who've got these cars. Keep the revs up, and it's just so much fun.
It's the same with all VTEC, isn't it? Anything 2 litre or above VTEC, keeping the revs up is just the most fun ever.
But back then, I was surprised how well it was pulling in 5th.
Oh, it was very good.
That was really good. I was
really good.
With that.
And I mean, you know, you're getting used to driving it again, but I bet driving it like this makes you feel immense. I bet you just think this is incredible.
Well, it's just fun, isn't it? It's just the value that you pay for these cars.
Yeah.
And then the fun you get in return. I can't think of anything more fun for the bang for buck.
No,
you know what I mean buck for bang.
My Accord Type S, obviously.
Huh?
My Accord Type S, obviously.
Yeah, but you didn't pay hardly anything for that, and that's really fun.
Ignoring the mods I've done to it is worth about 1,500 quid more, because Jap car prices are going ooh, which is great. So we're on a nice little bit of country lane. We're not going particularly fast now because of other cars, but what we'll do is we'll loop back round and we'll get some exterior shots soon, and that will be lovely, won't it? But you're enjoying how the car's, because from a passenger perspective, the seats are holding me really nice and firmly, and the car is taking every corner superbly.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're on standard 18-inch alloys, no special J about it, like width-wise.
Well, they're not standard, are they? They're wolf race. So, I mean...
No, but I mean...
I reckon they're an 8J. They're 18... I reckon 18 by 8.
I don't know about that, mate. But, like you said, the seats encourage a spirit of driving, because you're not thrown about. You, as a driver, you're planted yourself as the car.
Yeah.
We're on standard shocks and suspensions. What, nearly... How old is this car?
14 years old.
14 years old. We're on standard shocks and suspension, and it feels tight.
Yeah, yeah.
The steering is tight.
It really is.
There's no knocks or bangs.
And I mean,
it's just planted.
We aren't going super fast at this moment in time, but you can. These corners you see in the camera, they're relatively tight.
Yeah.
They're a little bit blind, but the line that Ed's taken, the car is following it superbly. And you know, these are roads that I know better than Ed, and Ed's driving them brilliantly. I mean, we'll find somewhere to turn around in a minute and we'll hoon back the other way, but I mean, I'm impressed with this, very impressed.
And it's a stock.
And
apart from that crappy Alta back box, it's bone stock.
This is basically a bone stock car.
Yeah.
You know, you've got aftermarket alloys, and you know, it's a lovely place to be. It's a really lovely place to be.
It's just impressive. And to be honest, it just makes me even more excited about what we're going to be doing to this car, because imagine this lowered, so even more planted, maybe some of the suspension upgrades we're going to do, like your adjustable log links and maybe some bushes and stuff, and then the performance, so another maybe 20 to 30 brake. My God, what a beast.
Yeah, it's going to be a beast. It's going to be an absolute beast. 20
to 30 brake horsepower more, maybe more like 20, maybe just 15, because we don't know how it's going to perform with dyno.
I think we shouldn't set limits. I mean, you know, all right, it's going to take a lot of saving and hopefully sponsorships and shit like that. But I mean, I want to supercharge my Accord. That's what I want to do with the Accord. A supercharged 2.4 litre Type S CL9. It's going to be incredible.
I kind of want to get this dynoed as it is to know what it starts off at. Because from my point of view, it feels more responsive and powerful than the figures suggest.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it more? Did Honda?
I think Honda downplayed it.
A little bit of fibs to
well, the Accord,
rules and regulations back in the day.
If you look at the Accord's got the K24A3, right?
Yeah.
And some people are saying it's like some sources say it's 190 brake horsepower. Others say it's 200 brake horsepower. Now, having driven it for since I bought it, I've driven it. Yeah, we'll turn around here. I'd say it is, far more than 190. It's over 200 brake horsepower, and I know that the Pipercross panel filter, the performance panel filter I've got, adds a few BHPs. You know, single figures very much so.
I don't like those potholes.
Just reverse into this.
Those potholes. Oh, potholes. That's why it's so stiff.
Yeah. But yeah, it feels quicker than my R53 was over 200 brake. Not a lot over, but it was over.
Yeah, but it's tiny though, wasn't it?
It was, power to weight and supercharged, but the Accord, it feels over 200 brake horsepower. Now it's probably it will turn out to be like 198.9 or something like that, but it does feel quick.
Yeah.
So,
to be honest, I'm thinking back to my EP3 Type R days.
Yeah.
This does feel quicker. I don't know. I just don't know. And that's experience coming from guys at both. Maybe I didn't drive it like this.
No.
But this just.
I mean, you're gonna rag it. Well, in fact, what we'll do, we'll get back to a nice straighter bit of road with a bit more light, and then we'll carry on with some ragging. Ragging. Come on, get down, get down.
We've got Type R behind us. Are we on?
We've got a red Type R.
I'm going to try and lose him.
It looks like a 57 plate too, so it won't have an LSD.
0707, we've got him. He's not as new as me. Look at him, look at him. Is that Rob Civic? What's he doing down here? Gerard King, he's got a Mugen on him. He's got a Mugen on the back.
Well, it's definitely not Rob Civic then.
He has, he's got one.
I'm joking.
Oh no, he hasn't.
No.
What's he got?
He's got a carbon my ride thing, isn't he?
What do you think I should do with mine?
If you can find a Mugen cheap,
yeah,
then that would be amazing. But
oh, look, he knows how to drive a VTEC. Oh, that's embarrassing. He's been tuned, Oh, he's burning oil, just smell it.
Yeah, that's a lot of oil. Oh, he's slamming his brakes on because that's a tight corner.
Oh, his car stinks.
But
I'm not driving my car like that.
This is what happens. We've got an Fn2, well, I say we, Ed's got an Fn2 Civic Type R and we're driving it.
And he's gone.
Within the limits.
Well, we're two approaching 40-year-old men.
Yeah, that's very true. But we can still have fun.
And I've got both my hands on the steering.
Ed does, so no complaints for Ed, like I get, where people go, oh, you've only got one hand.
Right, I've had enough, let's catch the fuck up.
Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, he's slowed down. So an impromptu Fn2 race we've got going on right now.
I'm not having that, there he is. God, this car's good. Unmarked piece car. Woohoo! Here's the fucker. You smelly little oily bastard. I mean, you haven't even done your VTEC solenoid.
So
I'm cutting corners also. Oh, there's a bus.
Hey, we've got a bus.
Oh, wanker, bus wankers.
So I think that's probably as good a time as any to end it, really.
Can you turn and see the car? Can you just show the viewers?
They can see it in this camera here. Yeah. So
is that rep on his back?
Without seeing it, I mean, because you can get the Fugen, can't you?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I
think that's dogging in it. He's flashing back.
I'm giving him the thumbs up. So, but that looks like it's relatively. To be fair, other than the wing, it looks like it's got standard wheels on it.
Well, he did drive it like he stole it, and we caught him up like we stole it.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a race, judging by just how well that overtook us.
Maybe we hit.
No, we didn't hit any speed at all, Ed.
Oh, did we not? Oh no, I forgot to mention my speedo don't work.
I mean, you know, we're on, it's private land. When we were doing those speeds, we were on private land. We weren't going at those speeds, really.
Another Fn2 overtakes us on private land.
Yeah, it was on private, it's their land.
Well, if I was doing the national speed limit, what was he doing?
Well, that's it, we were doing the national speed limit. I mean, I'm going to have to either beep out a lot of stuff in this video, or leave it in and not give a shit. In fact, I'm going to leave it in and not give a shit. But as we approach the tiny village of Rue, that's been the first drive, not of forever, but it's been the first drive since spirited drive since Ed got his Fn2 Civic Type R back.
Gave a good thrash then, that was good.
And it was a good thrashing,
yeah, and a bit of competition.
That's what we wanted in the car, and we've had another Civic Type R on the channel. Whoever you are, if you watch SULKNATIONtv, which you probably don't, but you should.
And we want all the little Sulka maniacs out there.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother, when Sulka mania runs wild on you?
And please subscribe. Your subscriptions to us, or your subscribing, it means a lot. And
I'm gonna rip my shirt. He's got me pumped up.
Oh, God.
VTEC's got me pumped right up.
Also find us on Facebook, SULKNATIONtv, and Instagram, SULKNATIONtv. And until the next time, I've been me. This has been Sulk Hogan. You've been you. You've been you, and well done for that.
Come on!
This video is going to be so hard to edit. And as you can see, we have an Ed Baxter, in his natural habitat, having sex with the back of a Fn2. Oh, ass to ass. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's like a gazelle.